Greetings, my dear friends. Today I want to share with you something that has been at the core of my life's journey, something that I believe is not only true for me, but for each and every one of you. It is the understanding that God has a plan for you. Yes, you. You may be wondering, how can that be true? What does that really mean for me in my everyday life? Take a moment, close your eyes and just listen. For a few moments, let go of your worries and distractions. I invite you to simply be. Now I ask you to reflect on this. Have you ever felt lost? Perhaps unsure about where you are headed or uncertain about your path? This is part of being human, my friends. We all go through phases of doubt, confusion, and frustration. But here's the truth that I've come to know deeply. God's plan for you is always there, even when you cannot see it. There is a quiet, invisible thread that weaves through the fabric of our lives, a divine thread guiding us even in the most difficult of moments. You may not see it clearly now, but everything you experience is part of the greater picture, and everything has meaning. When I was younger, I too doubted the path before me. I asked myself, why am I here? What is my purpose? But with each step of my journey, with each moment of silence and self-reflection, I began to realize that life is not about finding our purpose on our own. Instead, it is about trusting that the plan is unfolding, even when we cannot see it. Let me share a story with you. Years ago, a man came to visit me. He was troubled, confused, and deeply anxious. He said, "I've been searching for a purpose my entire life. I've tried everything, money, success, fame, but still, something is missing. What am I supposed to do? Why does it feel like I am running in circles?" I looked at him with compassion and said, "You are not running in circles. You are being led. The plan is unfolding even when you do not feel it. Trust in the process of your life. God's plan is not always about big, grand revelations. Sometimes it's about the small, quiet whispers that guide your steps. Your heart knows where to go, even if your mind does not." And over time, this man began to let go of his fear. He started focusing not on what he thought he should do, but on what he felt called to do. Slowly, his life began to change. He was no longer anxious. He had peace. And most importantly, he began to trust that there was a divine order to his life, just as there is a divine order to yours. Why does God have a plan for you? Because you are meant for something greater than just existing. Each of us carries within us a spark, a purpose that is uniquely ours. But that purpose cannot be rushed or forced. It unfolds at its own pace, often in the quiet moments of self-reflection. When we surrender the idea that we must have control over every aspect of our lives. In today's world, it's easy to feel lost, to measure ourselves against others, to chase after fleeting desires. But the truth is, God's plan for you isn't about comparing yourself to others or achieving success by worldly standards. It's about finding peace, joy, and fulfillment through aligning yourself with the divine. It's about letting go of the need to control and instead trusting in the process. I've seen people make extraordinary transformations simply by embracing the idea that they don't have to figure it all out in one day. Life is a journey, not a destination. And as you walk this path, you will discover your purpose in the small moments, in the way you treat others, in the love you share, and in the way you care for your own soul. Now I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, what is it that I need to let go of in order to embrace the plan God has for me? Perhaps it's the need for control, the fear of uncertainty, or the expectations you've placed upon yourself. Whatever it may be, release it. Trust that the journey you are on is the one you were always meant to take. Remember, the plan is not always revealed in a grand way. Sometimes it is revealed in the quiet moments of everyday life. It's in the small, subtle moments, like a smile from a stranger, a moment of stillness, or a deep breath when you feel overwhelmed, that you begin to see the divine plan at work. The more you listen, the more you will hear. I leave you with this final thought. You do not have to have all the answers today. You do not have to know exactly what will happen tomorrow. What you must do is trust that God's plan is unfolding for you, one step at a time. Your job is to stay present, stay open, and stay true to the call of your heart. Remember, my dear friend, you are exactly where you need to be. God's plan for you is always there, guiding you towards a life of meaning, peace, and fulfillment. Trust in the process, and trust in yourself. For the divine plan is written within your soul, waiting to be discovered. Thank you for taking this moment to reflect with me. May peace be with you always. Take care and remember, you are not alone. The journey is yours and it is divine. Until next time.